Welcome to our channel, where we simplify neuroscience for you in just a few minutes. The skull, meninges, and cerebrospinal fluid protect the brain from physical injury. But what protects it from disease-causing pathogens or toxins present in our blood? Let's find out. Blood vessels play a critical role in delivering oxygen and nutrients to all organs and tissues throughout the body. The brain, too, is home to a unique network of blood vessels, called the blood-brain barrier, that has different properties compared to other vessels. As its name suggests, it's a barrier between the brain's blood vessels, or capillaries, and the other components like cells that make up the brain tissue. It provides a defense against toxins and pathogens that may be present in the blood, hence protecting us from life-threatening brain infections. It's believed that the central components of the blood-brain barrier are tight junctions of endothelial cells that line the interior of all blood vessels. In the capillaries that form the blood-brain barrier, these cells are wedged extremely close together, thus forming tight junctions. This tight gap allows only small and fat-soluble molecules and some gases like oxygen to pass freely through the capillary wall and into the brain tissue. Other large molecules like glucose can enter through transporter proteins. Think of them as special doors that only open for particular molecules. In addition, some regions lack a blood-brain barrier to allow substances to pass from the blood to the brain and vice versa, more freely. Examples include circumventricular organs like the posterior pituitary gland, which needs to release hormones directly into the bloodstream, and the subcortical organ that's involved in cardiovascular regulation that requires access to the circulatory system to efficiently monitor blood hormone levels. Projections from astrocytes, which are glial cells, extend to the walls of the capillaries that are part of the blood-brain barrier and often completely surround these vessels. These projections, called Astrocytic End-Feet, are believed to play a critical role in the formation of the blood-brain barrier. Astrocytes are thought to be involved with signaling that stimulates endothelial cells to form the tight junctions necessary to create the barrier. They also seem to have multiple functions that revolve around maintaining the blood-brain barrier and its transient opening to allow important substances to reach the brain. While the blood-brain is quite effective at preventing toxins and pathogens from accessing the brain, it has a downside. A vast majority of potential drug treatments meant for mental or neurological disorders are unable to readily cross the barrier, posing an impediment. We'll leave you with a fun fact. One possible way around the downside of the blood-brain barrier is the Trojan horse approach, where the barrier is tricked into allowing the drug's passage by fusing it to a molecule that can pass through the barrier. If you enjoyed the video, smash the thumbs up button, click on subscribe, and hit the notification bell to catch our next episode.